I'm Judy Shaw for NYSE Floor Talk. Joining me today is Mads Peter Zacho. He is the CEO of Navigator Gas. Mads, it is wonderful to have you here today. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here in New York. It's great to be on the stock exchange. It's great to be with you here, Judy.
Thank you so much. All right, so Mads, Navigator Gas is a diversified gas shipping company with a large fleet that transports various commodities. Tell us about the outlook for your three major markets, which is LPG, ammonia, and petrochemicals.
Yes, so those three, if I start out with the LPG, and LPG is that's what you also know as propane or butane from your barbecue outside. It's also used as a building block for the industrial or the chemical industry, and also as an energy source. The good thing about LPG is it's being produced here in North America in great quantities. It's growing the production, and it's very cheaply produced here, so very competitive.
Okay.
And that means that it's being exported. It's being exported on ships, and some of our ships. So it's being now moved on handy-sized ships, our type of ships, to Europe, and we see that as a robust market that will continue for a while. So that's the LPG.
Okay.
We also have the ammonia. Ammonia, that's a building block for fertilizer industry. And as you know, with all the uncertainty in the world right now, food security is really high on the agenda. So there's a lot of focus on ammonia and securing ammonia for food production. And in Europe, it's not being produced because of high LNG prices, and it's not being imported from Russia and Ukraine right now. So they need it coming in with ships from faraway places like Australia, Asia, Middle East, and that's great for our business. And that means that demand for our shipping services, transporting ammonia, is going to stay robust for a while.
Okay.
And lastly, we have the petrochemicals. That is often molecules like ethylene, which is a building block for the chemical industry also. Here, North America is a very competitive producer of cheap ethylene, and it's being transported on our ships. And as you saw, we also announced that we'll expand our joint venture terminal. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. And here we'll be transporting that ethylene out of North America. So it's robust, you could say, on all three main areas that we have, and we expect that to continue.
Okay. All right, now you are a unique shipping company, so you do co-own an ethylene export terminal.
Yes. With
a joint venture partner, which you just mentioned.
Yeah.
So now tell me, what are some of the competitive and strategic advantages of having these two businesses together?
Yeah, you can imagine that when we have, you could say, both the investment in the terminal and the ships, that it allows us to plan our supply chain much, much better. And that's great for our customers. First of all, because it ensures that there's ethylene available in the market so that they can plan their supply chain, but it also means that we can have our ships at the right spot, at the right time, to the benefit of our customers. So we don't have to lay our ships idle, and we can make sure that they are exactly where they need it. And that's good for our customers. It's also good for the planet, because it means that the emissions from idling, from sailing around without cargo on board, that's really minimized. So you could say having this integration with the terminal and our ships is good for our customers, and it's good for the planet.
Okay. All right, so now you made a couple of new announcements recently about two joint ventures.
Yes.
And a share buyback.
Yeah.
Tell me about this.
No, this has really been a string of pearls, you could say, during this Q3 that we just ended. We announced that we were forming a joint venture with Greater Bay, a partner in securing 5 modern ethylene ships at a good price. So we're very happy that we are ensuring that we have enough tonnage, enough ships to service our customers. And at the same time, we are then also now announcing, together with Enterprise, our partner down in Houston, that we'll be expanding our export terminal here. So it really fits well together. We have the ships ready to transport the volumes that will come with this new expansion project. So it kind of fits together. And then the good thing is that at the same time, we also have funds available to do share buybacks, so that we can at the same time ensure that there's capital being returned in an efficient way to our shareholders. And we think they like that too.
You're right.
But it is you could say, a product of us having a strong balance sheet, that we can grow our business and continue to do things with our customers and partners, and at the same return capital to the shareholders. So we're quite pleased about that.
All right. Well, a lot of exciting things happening over at Navigator Gas.
Yes.
Zax, wonderful to have you here. Thanks for joining me today.
No, thank you so much.